Listen to me carefully. This is Archangel Michael. There are only 2 minutes left for you to step into the greatest shift of your life. A new house, a new car, a miracle that was written in heaven for you. But I beg you, don't ignore this, because if you do, the doors will close and the enemy will laugh at your loss.
Listen to me. Stop everything you are doing right now. This is not a coincidence. It is Archangel Michael speaking to you. There are exactly 2 minutes left before a door of blessing is fully opened in your life. And I beg you, don't ignore this message. For years, you have been struggling, watching others rise while you are left waiting. You prayed at night, you cried in silence, and you asked heaven, when will my time come? And now I have descended with the answer. But hear me carefully. When heaven prepares to deliver, the enemy also prepares to attack. That is why you feel sudden delays, sudden fears, sudden losses just when you are close to a breakthrough. That is not by accident. It is a battle, a spiritual war. And right now, the war is at its peak. The clock is ticking. You have only 2 minutes left before the shift happens, before the car, the house, the miracle is placed in your hands. But if you look away, if you doubt, if you dismiss this, you may lose what heaven already signed in your name. Do you understand? I am here because you are chosen. Many were called, but only a few were chosen. And you, yes, you who are listening right now, have been marked for greatness. That is why this feels so heavy. That is why your enemies attack you so much, because they know what is coming. In the next moments, you will begin to feel strange signs around you, a chill in your body, a sudden pull in your spirit. That is not fear. It is me, Archangel Michael, standing beside you, fighting for your destiny. But I must warn you, if you close this message, if you ignore the voice of heaven, the clock will strike, and the door may shut. And once it shuts, it will not be easy to open again. So listen, stay with me, because what I am about to reveal will shake you to your core. Your blessing is closer than your breath, but so is the danger. You must be prepared. You must not give up in the final 2 minutes.
Listen, the clock has started. 2 minutes may sound short in the world of men, but in the realm of heaven, it is enough to shift an entire destiny. Because in the Spirit, time does not flow like your earthly clock. In the Spirit, every second carries the weight of a lifetime. Right now, I see a war raging above your head. The enemy is holding chains, trying to delay what belongs to you. I see shadows whispering lies in your mind. You are not worthy. You cannot receive. It's impossible for you. But listen to me carefully. Those are not your thoughts. Those are arrows fired from the darkness, trying to pierce your faith before the blessing arrives. The 2 minutes are not about the car or the house alone. The 2 minutes represent a final chance, a last open door. If you stand strong, the blessing will fall into your hands. But if you waver, if you surrender to fear, the enemy will snatch it away. Right now, the forces of darkness are doing everything possible to distract you. They are stirring confusion. They are sending people into your life to waste your time, to steal your energy, to pull your eyes away from this message. Why? Because they know once you receive this miracle, once you step into this blessing, you will never be the same. You will rise too high for them to ever touch you again. Child of light, Do you feel it? Do you sense how your spirit is restless at this very moment? It is not by chance. It is because your soul is standing on the edge of a spiritual gate. On one side, poverty, loss, loneliness, endless waiting. On the other side, abundance, open doors, divine connections, and answered prayers. And the gate is opening, but only for a brief moment. This is why heaven sent me, Archangel Michael, to warn you, because you cannot see the invisible chains that are trying to keep you back. You cannot hear the negotiations happening in the unseen world, but I see it. I am standing in the battle as I speak to you. The enemy is shouting, "They don't deserve it. They will waste it. They are too weak to carry the blessing." But heaven is declaring, "This one is chosen. This one has waited. This one will rise." Yet the choice is still in your hands. Will you believe? Will you stand firm for these 2 minutes? Or will you doubt and watch the blessing slip away? Do not take this lightly. Do not treat this as just another message. This is the sound of the clock ticking, and every tick is the sound of the enemy losing ground, or the sound of you surrendering it. Stay awake. Do not let your mind wander. Do not let fear distract you. Because as the clock runs, the power of heaven is aligning. I see angels preparing documents with your name. I see blessings wrapped and sealed, waiting for release. I see chains breaking, but slowly, because your faith is the key. If you remain with me, you will see what the enemy tried to hide. You will understand why every delay, every pain, every rejection was part of a larger plan. But if you turn away, the 2 minutes will vanish like smoke, and you will return to waiting, waiting, waiting. I cannot force you. I can only guide you. But remember my words. In the last moments before the miracle, the enemy screams the loudest. And right now, his scream is echoing around you. Will you listen to him or to me? The 2 minutes are almost over. Stay, listen, obey. Because the car, the house, the blessing, they are not just objects. They are signs. Signs that your season of shame is finished. Signs that heaven has remembered you. Child of light, listen to me closely. You have been asking, why is my life filled with struggle? Why do people betray me? Why do I always face delays, disappointments, and sudden attacks when I try to rise? The answer is simple, yet powerful. It is because you are chosen. Do you not see the pattern? From childhood, you have carried a different spirit. You never truly fit in with the crowd. Even when you tried, something inside you always pulled you apart. That is not rejection. That is selection. Heaven marked you from birth, and the enemy saw the mark. That is why battles came your way. That is why people lied about you, used you, abandoned you. Not because you are weak, but because your destiny is great. The greater the calling, the greater the warfare. Think for a moment. Why is it that right when you are about to succeed, something always breaks? Why do you lose friends the moment you start growing? Why do sudden emergencies steal the very money you tried to save? It is not coincidence, it is spiritual resistance. Because the enemy knows once you receive this blessing, once you step into the car, the house, the miracle waiting for you, you will no longer cry at night. You will no longer doubt yourself. You will no longer be chained by fear. And he does not want to lose you. So he throws everything at you: delay, confusion, rejection, sickness, anxiety, fear of the future. Every time you rise, he pushes you down. Every time you try again, he whispers, "Stop, it's not worth it. Nothing will change." But listen to me. Those lies are proof that you are closer to the blessing than ever before. Because the darkest hour always comes before the dawn. And right now, you are in that darkest hour. The clock is ticking. 2 minutes remain. And the enemy is trembling because he knows he cannot hold back your blessing any longer. Child, I want you to remember the signs. When people betray you for no reason, it is a sign you are chosen. When opportunities are delayed but not denied, it is a sign you are chosen. When you feel restless, as if something greater is calling you, it is a sign you are chosen. When your heart refuses to settle for less, even when you have nothing, it is a sign you are chosen. The chosen walk a hard path, but they also carry the greatest reward. And you, yes, you, have reached the final test, the last 2 minutes, the moment where faith must rise above fear, the moment where heaven waits to see if you will believe. Hear me, the enemy is screaming right now, trying to cover my voice. He wants you to scroll past, to close your eyes, to ignore this message. But I beg you, don't. Stay. Listen. Because this is the very moment your enemies feared you would reach. They knew if you survived until now, nothing could stop you. You are standing at the edge of the promise. The gate is before you. Do not turn back. For the signs are clear. You are not ordinary. You are chosen.
Child of light, open your spirit. For what I am about to reveal is not visible to the human eye. It is a secret of the battlefield that most never understand until it is too late. Do you know why so many people give up just when they are closest to breakthrough? Do you know why some surrender one day before their miracle arrives? It is because the enemy becomes most dangerous in the final seconds of the war. Listen carefully. When heaven has already signed your blessing, when your name is already written on the miracle, when angels are already descending to place it in your hands, that is the very moment the enemy releases his most desperate attacks. He cannot stop what heaven has written, but he can make you walk away from it. He can make you doubt it. He can make you too distracted, too afraid, too weary to claim what is already yours. And so, in these last 2 minutes, he unleashes his strongest weapons. The weapon of fear. He whispers into your mind, what if it never happens? What if you are wasting your time? What if you are imagining all of this? Fear paralyzes you. Fear blinds you. Fear makes you surrender before the battle is even over. The weapon of distraction. Have you noticed how suddenly your phone rings, Someone knocks at your door, or a thought pulls your attention away at the most important moment. That is not random. The enemy sends distractions to pull you away from listening, from praying, from staying connected, because he knows if you stay focused for these 2 minutes, the blessing will break through. The weapon of doubt. He shows you your past mistakes. He reminds you of your failures. He paints images of how others mocked you, how they said you would never succeed, and he asks, why would heaven choose you? Why would you deserve this? But I, Archangel Michael, tell you, heaven does not bless you because of your past. Heaven blesses you because of your destiny. The weapon of tiredness. Do you feel weary? Do you feel like giving up? That is because the enemy knows the finish line is just ahead. He makes your legs heavy. He makes your spirit weak. But the truth is this: the fact that you feel tired is proof you are almost there. The runner is most exhausted right before the race is won. The weapon of isolation. He makes you feel alone. He makes you believe no one cares, no one understands, no one supports you. But the reality is, you were never alone. Even now, as I speak, I stand beside you with my sword drawn, fighting the shadows that circle you. You may not see me with your eyes, but your spirit knows I am here. Child of light, these are the last tricks of the enemy. They are loud, they are heavy, they are suffocating, but they are not stronger than you. Do not mistake his noise for power. The loudest thunder often brings the weakest rain, and the loudest screams of the enemy come when he knows he has already lost. Right now, he is trembling. He is afraid of what you are about to receive. He is terrified of the car, the house, the open door, the divine favor that is about to fall into your hands. Because once you rise, once you step into this miracle, you will inspire others. You will prove to the world that faith is real, that heaven answers, that darkness can never win. Child, I urge you, stay awake. The final 2 minutes are not to be wasted. This is the test of your spirit. Will you hold your faith, or will you let go when victory is right at the door? I beg you, do not let fear, doubt, or distraction steal this moment, because when the clock strikes, the gates will open, and your blessing will be poured out like never before. Stay with me, listen, obey, because the enemy is desperate, but heaven is greater, and your miracle is closer than your next breath.
Child of light, lean closer, for what I am about to reveal will answer the question that has burned in your heart for years. Why has it taken so long? Why has my blessing not come? Why do others rise while I am still waiting? The truth is this: your waiting was never wasted. Every moment of delay was secretly a moment of preparation. Every tear you shed was watering the soil of your destiny. Every rejection was redirection. Every closed door was divine protection. From the outside, it looked like nothing was happening, but in the invisible realm, everything was happening. While you thought you were being ignored, heaven was building. While you thought you were being delayed, angels were aligning. While you thought you were being punished, you were actually being prepared. Do you understand, child? The car, the house, the miracle, it could not come earlier. Because if it came too soon, the wrong people would have stolen it. If it came too soon, your hands would not have been ready to hold it. If it came too soon, the foundation of your spirit would have cracked beneath the weight of it. Heaven builds slowly, but heaven builds strong. A tree planted overnight has shallow roots, and the storm will tear it down. But a tree planted deep, watered through seasons, tested by winds, becomes unshakable. And you, child of light, are that tree. You thought you were buried, but in truth you were being rooted. And now, after years of hidden growth, the fruit is about to appear. Think of Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, locked in a prison. Year after year, it seemed like delay, punishment, failure. But in truth, every step was preparation for the palace. If Joseph had not endured the pit, he would not have reached the throne. If you had not endured your delays, you would not be standing now on the edge of your own throne moment. Child, look back for a moment. Do you see the pattern? Every disappointment carried a lesson. Every heartbreak shaped your heart. Every loss sharpened your vision. Every delay deepened your faith. Heaven was not punishing you, it was protecting the blessing. Do you see now why the car and the house are only symbols? They are not the end of the story. They are signs. Signs that your season of training is over. Signs that the long preparation has finally reached its completion. Signs that heaven has remembered you at last. I see angels moving even now. I see them carrying scrolls with your name written in light. I hear the voice of the Almighty declaring, "It is finished. The preparation is complete. Release what belongs to them." Child of light, your enemies saw your suffering and they laughed. They said, "Where is their God now? Look at them. Nothing changes. They pray, but nothing happens." But what they did not know is that heaven was storing every prayer like treasure in a vault. And now the vault is being opened. Listen closely. The car will not just carry you, it will carry your testimony. Every time you sit behind the wheel, it will remind you, "Heaven remembered me." The house will not just shelter you, it will silence your enemies. Every time you walk through its doors, it will whisper, "The waiting was worth it." But child, do not think it stops there. The blessing you are about to receive is a key that will open greater doors. The car and the house are only the beginning of a flood. For once heaven begins to pour, nothing can stop the flow. Do you feel it in your spirit? That stirring, that heaviness, that electricity in the air. It is the vibration of destiny aligning. It is the final 2 minutes before the release. And I, Archangel Michael, tell you this. The waiting is over. The hidden preparation is complete. You have passed the tests. You have endured the fire. And now the gold of your destiny is ready to shine. Hold on. Do not faint now. Do not doubt now. Because what is about to arrive will make every sleepless night, every tear, every lonely season worth it. Remember my words. What was delayed has not been denied. What was hidden is about to be revealed, and what was only a dream will soon stand before your very eyes. The 2 minutes are almost gone. Heaven is moving. The blessing is descending. Stay ready, stay awake, stay faithful, because the season of preparation has ended, and the season of manifestation has begun. Child of light, let me show you what lies ahead. Close your eyes, open your heart, and see through my words, because heaven is already painting the picture of your new season. I see you walking through the gates of your new home, your hands trembling, tears falling down your face. For years you dreamt of this moment, but you wondered if it would ever come. And now, as you hold the keys, you will whisper, "It was worth the wait." Every wall in that house will carry your story, the story of how you cried but did not quit, the story of how you prayed when nothing changed, the story of how you trusted heaven when all you saw was darkness. That house will not only be bricks and walls, it will be a testimony, a monument of faith, a reminder that heaven never forgets. And I see you sitting in your car, hands on the wheel. You will remember the days you had to walk, the days you borrowed, the days you were mocked for having nothing. And now, as the engine starts, you will feel freedom rush through your body, because this is not just transportation, it is elevation. Every mile you drive will whisper to your spirit, "Heaven lifted me." But listen closely, child. This blessing will not only change your life, it will silence your enemies. I see the very people who mocked you standing in shock. Those who said they will never rise, they are wasting their time, nothing will ever change. They will watch in silence as heaven lifts you higher. Their laughter will turn into silence. Their mocking will turn into questions. And some will whisper, "Surely heaven is with them." Your enemies tried to bury you, but they buried a seed. And now you will grow into a tree they cannot cut down. They will have no choice but to witness your rise. Child, the blessing is not only for you, it is for everyone who doubted. It is proof, it is evidence, it is heaven saying, "This one is mine, this one is chosen, this one carries my light." But more than houses, more than cars, more than wealth, heaven is giving you something greater, a new identity. You will no longer be the one who waits. You will be the one who receives. You will no longer be the one who is mocked. You will be the one who is celebrated. You will no longer be the one who cries in the night. You will be the one who testifies in the morning. Do you see the vision? The house is not just for you. It is for your family, for your children, for generations to come. The car is not just for you. It is a sign that your journey is moving forward, that nothing can hold you back anymore. And the enemies who once laughed will now see that heaven always has the final word. Child of light, hear me. This is why the battle was so heavy. This is why the delays were so long, because what is coming is not ordinary. It is generational. It will bless you, it will bless your house, and it will bless those connected to you. So lift your head, wipe your tears, because soon you will walk through the doors of your new home. Soon you will drive on roads you once only dreamed of. Soon you will stand tall while your enemies bow their heads in silence. The 2 minutes are almost complete. The vision is not far, it is near. And I, Archangel Michael, declare to you, prepare yourself, because the future you once begged for is about to become the present you will live in.
Child of light, you think you are alone because your human eyes cannot see what surrounds you. But if heaven opened your eyes for one moment, you would fall to your knees in awe. Because right now, yes, in this very moment, you are surrounded by an army. I, Archangel Michael, stand at the front with my sword drawn, but behind me are thousands upon thousands of warriors of light. Their armor shines like fire, their swords flash like lightning, their shields form a wall around you. You cannot see it, but even as I speak, they are fighting. Every arrow the enemy launches is being blocked. Every chain he throws is being shattered. Every plan he whispers in darkness is being burned before it reaches you. Child, understand this. The blessing that is coming to you is so great, the enemy sent entire legions to stop it. But heaven has sent an even greater legion to protect it. The war above you is fierce. The sound of clashing swords, the roar of defeated demons, the thunder of angel wings, it shakes the heavens as I speak. And yet, in the midst of it all, you remain safe. Why? Because you are surrounded. Do you remember the prophet Elisha when his servant was terrified because an enemy army had surrounded their city? The servant cried out, "What shall we do?" But Elisha prayed, "Lord, open his eyes that he may see." And suddenly the servant's eyes were opened, and he saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around. Child of light, the same is true for you. The hills around your life are full of fire. The angels stand guard over your home, your steps, your destiny. And though the enemy surrounds you with fear, heaven surrounds the enemy with fire. But let me reveal the truth of this battle. The enemy is not silent. He is fighting with everything he has left. He sends dreams to confuse you. He stirs people to argue with you. He plants sudden fears in your mind. Why? Because he sees the angels already carrying your blessing, and he knows he cannot stop them unless he makes you give up. This is why you feel so much pressure right now. This is why your spirit feels heavy. It is not because you are weak. It is because the battle is intense. The closer the angels bring your miracle, the harder the enemy thrashes in desperation. But child, you must not be afraid, because heaven's army is greater. I see angels with scrolls in their hands, guarding them like treasures. On those scrolls is written your name, and beneath your name are promises, houses, cars, opportunities, open doors, peace, restoration. The enemy tries to snatch the scrolls, but the angels' swords cut him down every time. And still, the scrolls are safe. They are coming to you. Do not let your eyes deceive you. If you look only at the physical, you will think nothing is happening. But in the spiritual, everything is happening. Even now, angels are moving through your timeline, shifting circumstances, pushing away wrong people, aligning the right connections. They are standing at the doors of opportunity, keeping them open until you arrive. They are fighting over your finances, ensuring the resources you need are released. They are surrounding your health, blocking sickness from stealing your energy. They are fighting battles you don't even know exist, because heaven refuses to let you lose this moment. Child of light, do you feel the tingling on your skin as I speak? Do you feel the shiver that runs through you? That is not fear. That is the brush of angel wings near you. That is the vibration of heaven's army walking beside you. I must tell you this. Many times in your life you should have been destroyed. Accidents that didn't happen. Sicknesses that left your body. Opportunities that came when all doors seemed shut. Do you think those were coincidences? No. Those were angels. Fighting, silently, guarding you without your knowledge, shielding you when you thought you were forgotten. And now, in this final 2-minute window, the army is closer than ever. They are not letting go. They are not stepping back. They are pressing forward to ensure the car, the house, the blessing reaches you. So do not fear the noise of the enemy. He may roar like a lion, but he is chained. He may scream, but his power is broken. Because heaven's army surrounds you, and I, Michael, lead them. And I declare to you, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No chain forged against you shall hold. No enemy standing against you shall prevail. Child of light, the blessing is moving swiftly now. The army marches with it. Every step they take brings it closer to your hands. Stay awake, stay strong, for the 2 minutes are nearly gone. And when the clock strikes, you will not only receive a car and a house, you will know that heaven itself fought for you. And when you rise, all will see. This one was never alone. This one was always surrounded.
Child of heaven, listen closely, because I speak to you as the clock strikes closer to the end. The moment you are waiting for, the house, the car, the miracle, it is not hours away. It is not even minutes away. It is standing at the door of your life, with its hands stretched out, waiting to enter. But hear me, for this is the most dangerous moment of all. When a blessing is about to be delivered, the enemy unleashes his final strike. The last-second attack is always the fiercest. Why? Because he knows that once you step into what is written, he can never take it from you again. Child of light, do you feel the pressure around you right now? The strange heaviness? the restless thoughts that whisper, maybe it's not real, maybe you should give up, maybe nothing will happen. That is not your mind. That is the enemy screaming in desperation, hoping you will close the door just before heaven opens it. But hear me, for this is the most dangerous moment of all. When a blessing is about to be delivered, the enemy unleashes his final strike. The last-second attack is always the fiercest. Why? Because he knows that once you step into what is written, he can never take it from you again. Child of light, do you feel the pressure around you right now? The strange heaviness, the restless thoughts that whisper, maybe it's not real, maybe you should give up, maybe nothing will happen. That is not your mind. That is the enemy screaming in desperation, hoping you will close the door just before heaven opens it. But I tell you, do not move. Do not surrender. Do not step back, for heaven's army is already lowering the gift into your hands. The final second has begun. I see it now. The house that has been promised to you, it glows in the light of destiny. Its doors are wide open. Its windows shine. Inside I see peace, rest, laughter, and restoration waiting for you. This is not just a building, it is a sanctuary built in heaven before the earth was formed, now descending into your timeline. And the car. Do you think it is only a vehicle? No, it is a sign of movement. It is the chariot of your next season, the symbol of speed and progress. Where once you walked in delays, now you will ride in acceleration. Every road that was blocked will be cleared. Every journey that was heavy will now be light. This car is not just metal and wheels. It is heaven saying, your path is prepared. Move forward. But child, look deeper with me. As the angels descend with these gifts, the air itself is trembling. The enemy stands at the gate, roaring, clawing, trying to block the way. I see him gathering shadows, sending whispers, stirring distractions. He says, if I cannot steal it, maybe I can delay it. If I cannot delay it, maybe I can confuse them. If I cannot confuse them, maybe I can make them quit. But hear me, he is too late. The gate of heaven has opened. The decree has been signed. The blessing is sealed with fire. And I, Michael, stand with my sword pressed to his throat. His claws cannot touch what is marked with your name. The final second is here, and child, the atmosphere is shifting. Do you not feel it? Your heart beats faster, your spirit stirs, your skin tingles. This is the vibration of breakthrough. The angels are lowering the blessing into your hands, inch by inch, second by second. But listen, the final second is also a test. Heaven watches. Will you remain steady or will you waver? Will you speak faith or will you speak fear? Because your words now carry the power to unlock or delay. Say this with me. I receive. I will not fear. I will not doubt. What heaven has for me, no one can steal. Child of light, picture this. It is as if you are standing on a cliff's edge, and before you is a great chasm. For years you have looked across at the other side, where the promises live. You dreamed, you prayed, you cried, and sometimes you thought you would never cross. But now, heaven has lowered a bridge. It stretches across the chasm. It is solid, glowing, burning with holy fire. And the angels are pointing, saying, step, now, this is your moment. Do you understand? You are seconds away from setting foot on the land of your blessing, seconds away from touching the reality you only imagined, seconds away from walking into the chapter that changes everything. And when the clock strikes,
it will be sudden. The weight will lift, the chains will break, the doors will burst open, and what you thought was far away will be placed directly in your hands. But I must tell you, hold your ground, because the last-second attack may still come. The phone may ring with bad news. The fear may whisper one last time. The doubt may rise like a storm. Ignore it. Silence it, because it is nothing but smoke. The enemy screams loudest when he is about to lose, and he is about to lose you forever. Child of heaven, I, Michael, declare this: you will not leave empty-handed. You will not be delayed. You will not be denied. The house is yours. The car is yours. The peace is yours. The breakthrough is yours. The final second is not something to fear. It is something to celebrate. Because when this second passes, you will never again say, one day it will come. Instead, you will say, today it has arrived. Lift your eyes, child. The dawn is here. The final second is ticking away, and heaven is shouting, it is done, it is done, it is done. Stand ready, because the next sound you hear will be the doors of your destiny unlocking. Child of light, we have now reached the most delicate point of your journey, the unlocking second. Yes, I speak of the very moment where heaven and earth collide, where what was promised above becomes tangible below. And I tell you this truth, it is happening now. Do you feel it? The air is different. Your spirit is restless, not with fear, but with holy anticipation. The atmosphere is alive with a vibration you cannot explain. It is the sound of heaven's treasury unlocking. Listen carefully. You may even hear it if you are still. A sound like the turning of a great golden key, ancient and powerful, forged in eternity. This key is being placed into the lock of your destiny. I see the hand of God Himself pushing it forward, and as it turns, the earth shakes, chains rattle, gates scream, and the enemy trembles. He knows when this lock opens, you cannot be held back anymore. That is why he presses against you with everything in these last seconds. But I, Michael, stand in front of him, my flaming sword held high, a wall of fire around you, and no force of darkness may pass. Child, look with your spirit. The lock is turning slowly. Click, click, click. Each sound echoes across your soul like thunder. These are not seconds of delay, but seconds of preparation, for heaven does not rush perfection. And now the lock gives way. The gate of destiny bursts open. Light explodes forth, blinding to darkness, but healing to your heart. And through this gate, I see it, the gifts descending into your hands. Do not imagine only a house and a car. No, these are signs of something greater. The house is not just walls and a roof. It is stability, safety, rest. It is heaven saying, you will never wander again. You will never be homeless in spirit again. You are established. I see laughter echoing through its rooms. I see your tears wiped away at its doors. This is not just a home, child. It is an inheritance. And the car, yes, it is beautiful, shining, prepared for you. But do not see it as mere transport. See it as acceleration. Where once you crawled, you will now soar. Where once you were delayed, you will now advance. Every road that was closed will stretch wide open before you. This car is not just metal, it is destiny with wheels. But hear me. As these gifts are lowered into your hands, the enemy makes one final scream. I hear it now, a roar of desperation.
He lunges forward, his claws reaching. He tries to snatch, to confuse, to blind. But I, Michael, drive my sword into the earth. Fire erupts in a circle around your blessing. The enemy shrieks, burns, and collapses. He is defeated, silenced, bound. Never again will he rise against this gift. Child of heaven, this is the second you waited for, the second that was written before time began, and now it unfolds like a slow-motion vision. The house rests firmly upon your land. The car gleams, awaiting your touch. The papers of destiny are signed in your name, sealed with heaven's fire. Do you see it? Do you feel it? This is not imagination. This is reality breaking through the veil. And heaven shouts with one voice, "It is yours!" But wait, there is more. Because these gifts are not only for you. They are for your bloodline, your children, your future. The house will shelter generations. The car will carry missions. The testimony of this blessing will ignite faith in thousands who hear your story. This is why it had to be delayed. This is why it was so hard. Because what you are receiving is not small. It is monumental. It is generational. It is eternal. And child, the final moment has come. The angels bow, the heavens roar. The Father smiles, and I, Michael, lift my hand and declare, the gate is open. The blessing has landed. The battle is over. It is finished. Now, take a deep breath. Whisper it, I receive. And with that, heaven floods your life. No more waiting. No more almost. No more tomorrow. This is the second. This is the day. This is the breakthrough. Step forward, child. The keys are in your hand. The doors are unlocked. The chariot is ready. The angels rejoice. And your destiny begins now.
Child of heaven, the blessing has fallen. The gate is open. The gift is in your hands. But listen very carefully. This moment is not the end. No, this is only the beginning of a much greater story. And with every great miracle comes an aftershock. Do you know what happens when the earth quakes? The ground shakes once with power, but after that there are tremors, ripples that continue to disturb the soil. So it is with your destiny. You have received the quake of blessing, but now the aftershocks will try to unsettle you. Child, do not be afraid, for I, Michael, stand with you, but you must understand the truth. Whenever heaven releases a gift this mighty, hell stirs in desperation. The dark ones cry out, how did they escape? How did they rise? How did they cross the line of delay? And so they plan not to stop the blessing, for it has already landed, but to corrupt it, to poison your joy, to plant seeds of doubt and destruction. I see them now. They whisper, this house will not last. This car will break down. This success is temporary. It will slip away. But listen to me, every whisper of doubt is a lie. For what God has sealed, no man can break. What heaven has written, no devil can erase. The ink of your destiny is fire, and fire does not fade. Still, child, you must be watchful, for though the enemy cannot take what is yours, he will try to weaken you so you cannot enjoy it. He will send envy. He will stir jealousy around you. He will try to place false friends at your table. They will smile, but behind the smile is the serpent.
They will bless you with their lips, but curse you with their hearts. This is why I speak now with fire. Guard your blessing. Do not speak too quickly. Do not show too much too soon. For some eyes do not look with love, but with hunger. And what is holy should not be tossed before wolves. Child, let me take you deeper. The house you have received, it is not merely shelter, it is a fortress. But a fortress must have watchmen. Walk through its rooms at night and speak light. Cover its walls with prayer. Mark its doors with words of life. Do not allow strife to dwell inside. If anger rises, silence it. If fear knocks, reject it. For your home is no longer just wood and stone. It is a sanctuary, a throne room of peace. And the car, yes, the chariot heaven gave you. Do not see it as luxury alone. It is a weapon of time. Every journey you take in it must be with purpose. Do not allow aimless wandering. Do not use it to run toward temptation, for the chariot of destiny moves only toward light. Place your hand on its wheel and declare, every mile is victory, every road is mine, every destination is divine. But hear me again, child, this is the aftershock. When heaven elevates you, hell accuses you. They will say, they don't deserve this house. They don't deserve this car. They didn't earn it. But heaven laughs at their cries, for what is earned in blood of Christ is beyond the price of men. I see, even now, new enemies rising. Not strangers. No, they will come in the form of those you know. They will try to stir guilt, to chain you back with words. They will say, remember who you were. Remember your mistakes. How dare you walk in blessings so high? But I, Michael, thunder against them. The past is buried. The shame is silenced. The record is erased. They walk in light, and no shadow can reclaim them. Child of God, the aftershock is not to destroy you. It is to reveal your strength. It is to show the world that you do not only receive blessings, you sustain them. You do not only step into miracles, you protect them, you multiply them. Do not tremble. Stand firm, for your house is not built on sand, but on rock. Your car is not fueled by chance, but by grace. Your blessing is not fragile, it is eternal. And now let me speak to your spirit directly. There is more coming. Yes, even after this. The house is only the foundation. The car is only the sign. There are higher blessings waiting, but heaven is watching how you hold this one. Will you treat it lightly, as if it were common, or will you guard it, nurture it, multiply it with gratitude? The choice is yours, and the eyes of angels are upon you. The eyes of your Father are upon you, and I, Michael, record every step. So hear me as I end this part. Do not be distracted by aftershocks. They are only the noise of defeated enemies. Do not be shaken by whispers. They are only echoes of failure. Stand tall, guard your blessing, rejoice in your miracle, for this house will stand, this car will accelerate, this destiny will bloom. And soon, very soon, the next gift will descend. Prepare yourself, child. The story is not finished. The aftershock has come,
but so has your strength. You will rise higher still.
Child of heaven, listen closely now, for what I am about to speak is not light. It is heavy as mountains, it is deep as oceans, and it carries the weight of eternity. The gift you just received, the house, the car, the sudden breakthrough, do you think it is only for your comfort? Do you think it is only to silence your struggle? No, child. This gift is seed. And seed never belongs only to the hand that holds it. Seed belongs to the soil, to the season, to the generations yet to come. You must understand. Every step you have taken up to now, the tears, the nights of hunger, the shame, the rejection, the waiting, was not only your fight, it was the breaking of a curse. It was the tearing down of a wall that stood against your bloodline for decades. Do you see it? Your father, your mother, your ancestors before them, many tried to rise, but chains pulled them back. Chains of poverty, chains of failure, chains of delay, chains of envy that destroyed their harvest before it grew. They longed for a new house, but they died in rented walls. They prayed for freedom, but their footsteps stayed in the same dust. They worked, but their fruit fell before the harvest. Child, you are different, for heaven chose you as the breaker. You are the one who stood in the storm and did not bow. You are the one who held faith when others surrendered. You are the one who cried out, and heaven answered with fire. And now, this car, this house, they are not just things. They are monuments. They are signs that the curse is broken, that a new bloodline is born. Listen, your children will not struggle as you did. Your grandchildren will not taste the bitterness you knew. Where you wept, they will rejoice. Where you crawled, they will run. Where you fought for bread, they will feast in abundance. This is the generational shift. But hear me, with great blessing comes great responsibility. The enemy will not sit quietly while you rewrite destiny. The same spirits that chained your ancestors are furious now. They will try to whisper into your children's ears. They will try to re-enter through small doors, doors of pride, doors of carelessness, doors of ungratefulness. That is why I speak this warning. Do not just enjoy the blessing, teach it, pass it on. Tell your children, this house is not just a house. It is proof that God remembers. It is proof that curses break. It is proof that heaven hears. Tell them, this car is not just a car. It is a chariot of destiny. It carries not just bodies, but bloodlines into new places. Tell them, never forget the nights of hunger. Never forget the seasons of tears. For gratitude is the chain that locks blessings in place. Child, let me show you deeper still. I see far beyond your days. I see your grandchildren. I see their hands holding keys you gave them, doors you unlocked with your prayers. I see their laughter, their freedom, their joy,
all built on the foundation of your faith. Do you know what this means? It means your fight was never wasted. Your wounds were not empty. Your scars are not shame. They are inheritance. For when your bloodline asks, "Who fought for us? Who broke the wall? Who turned our story?" your name will be spoken in heaven's echo. This is why I urge you, do not hide your testimony. Tell your children how you struggled. Tell them how heaven lifted you. For if you do not tell them, the enemy will whisper lies. He will say, "They were always blessed. They never suffered." And when children forget struggle, they waste blessing. So plant memory like a tree in their hearts. Water it with stories of truth. And when they grow, they will not only inherit wealth, they will inherit wisdom. And wisdom is greater than gold. Child, now I must reveal a secret. This house and car you received are first fruits. They are not the final inheritance. They are proof that your line has shifted. But more is coming. Lands, businesses, positions, legacies so large that nations will ask, "How did this family rise from dust to glory?" And heaven will answer, "Because one stood faithful, one broke the curse, one lifted their voice and did not bow to fear." Never forget, child, the blessing is not only for you to enjoy, it is for you to protect, multiply, and pass on. Do not allow it to die in one generation. Do not bury it in selfishness. For if you hold it only to yourself, it will shrink. But if you release it into your children, it will multiply like rivers across time. And let me speak fire into your soul now. Your name will not be forgotten. You will not pass from earth in silence. No, your name will echo in prayers yet unborn. Generations will thank you. Children not yet in the womb will bless you. And heaven will record you as a breaker of chains, a restorer of bloodlines, a carrier of eternal light. So rise, child. Guard what has been given. Teach what you have learned. And rejoice, for you are not only blessed, you are a foundation, a cornerstone, the beginning of a new bloodline of glory.
Child of light, I have walked with you through shadows. I have spoken through storms. I have revealed mysteries that were hidden from your ancestors. And now we stand at the end of the waiting. This is the final hour. This is the last moment of transition. I, Michael, the Archangel of war and victory, stand before you one last time in this season to seal your destiny with the final crown. Child, hear the roar of heaven. Do you feel it? The atmosphere is shifting. The countdown has ended. The clock has struck. What was spoken is now manifesting. Your house is no longer a dream. It is built in the unseen realm, and heaven is placing the keys in your hand. Your car is no longer a promise. It is parked in the dimension of your destiny, waiting for you to sit in it, to drive not just on roads, but into a new life. Your table is no longer empty. It is covered with provision, overflowing with what was once denied to you.
But child, before you take the crown, before you step into your house, before you place your hands on that wheel, there is something you must know. The enemy of your soul stands furious at this moment. He has followed you for years, watched every tear, listened to every prayer. He thought he broke you. He thought you would quit. He thought poverty would silence you. But you rose, and now he knows he has lost you. So hear me. This is his last attempt. He will try to distract you. He will whisper doubts into your mind. This is too good to be true. It cannot happen. It is impossible. But you must laugh at his lies, for I, Michael, tell you, it is finished. Still, child, the crown must be received with hands of obedience. Heaven is not careless. Blessing is not random. Destiny is not accidental. So listen to these final instructions. Engrave them on your heart, for they will guard your blessing until your last breath. Key Instruction 1. Protect your crown with gratitude. Every morning when you rise, look at what heaven has given you and say, "This is not my doing. This is the Lord's gift." For gratitude is a shield. The moment pride enters, the crown begins to crack. Key Instruction 2. Never forget the wilderness. Remember the nights of hunger. Remember the cold of rejection. Remember the silence of unanswered prayers. Why? Because remembrance keeps you humble, and humility keeps you safe. If you forget, you will waste what you have. Key Instruction 3. Share the overflow. This blessing is not just for your comfort. It is for your assignment. The car will not only carry you, it will carry others to their destiny. The house will not only shelter you, it will shelter the weary. The wealth will not only feed your table, it will spread to many tables. When you share, the oil multiplies. When you hoard, the oil dries. Key Instruction 4. Guard your bloodline. Do not let the curses of the past return. The door is shut, but the enemy will knock. Teach your children to pray. Teach them the story of your scars. Write it on their hearts. Pass the torch. For what you begin, they must continue. Key Instruction 5. Walk as a king. Live as a servant. Yes, you are crowned. Yes, you are lifted. Yes, you are seated in glory. But remember, kings without humility fall. The greatest crown is not on your head. It is in your heart. Rule with love. Walk with mercy. Speak with kindness. This is how the crown shines brightest. Child, now I reveal the vision. I see you stepping across the threshold of your new house. I see your hands trembling as you touch the door. I see your tears falling onto the floor. But they are not tears of pain anymore. They are tears of victory. I see you entering the car, your reflection in the glass, the engine roaring like the sound of triumph. You are not just driving, you are ascending. Every mile takes you further from your past. Every road leads you deeper into destiny. I see your children laughing, running freely in the yard that was once a dream. I see your family restored, your name lifted, your enemies silenced. What was once a question mark is now an exclamation of glory. But I see something greater still. I see the book of heaven. Your name is written, and beside it are the words, breaker of curses, carrier of crowns, chosen of light. Child of eternity, rise into your inheritance. The car is yours. The house is yours. The abundance is yours. The future is yours. This is the final crown. It is finished. It is done. It is sealed forever.
Child, now the crown is upon your head. Now the keys are in your hands. But there is one last step to seal it. Do not be silent. Do not scroll past. Do not leave this moment unsealed. For silence breaks the blessing, but action locks it forever. Write it, declare it, seal it. Type Amen if you believe this message was for you. Type 777 if you are ready to receive your house, your car, and your crown. For when you declare it, the heavens record it, the angels witness it, and your destiny shifts instantly. I, Michael, will see your name. I will carry it before the throne, and I will command the gates of blessing to open. This is the last command. Do not delay. Do not ignore. Type it now, and as you do, watch how the chains break. Watch how the doors open. Watch how the car, the house, the wealth, and the crown are released to you. This is your moment. This is your seal. This is your crown. Write it below, Amen or 777, and it is done.